Okay, so this is for top
Top
8.
8. Loser's
Loser
side top
side.
8. Loser gets 9th, obviously, and winner gets at least 7th.
Excellent. So, Barry and Ness, it's going to be an interesting one. Both these characters having quite good combo breaking tools. Ness's disjoints in the air are really, really difficult for a lot of characters to deal with. Mario's got the air mobility to sort of challenge them.
Yeah, in a way.
So-
And he's got back air as well, which, although it's not disjointed technically, it's got quite a big hitbox in it, and he reaches quite far behind Mario because obviously he stretches himself out so much.
Yes.
So Mario can kind of use that as a way to challenge Ness.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see, you know, both these characters at sort of quite a good percent to get those bread and butter combos going. So it's going to be, both of them are going to be throwing out these safe hits, trying to get those little conversions to hopefully end into a stock. Ooh, lovely catch there on the neutral air dodge.
Ooh, Sloth with the the back throw. Oh, wouldn't expect back throw at this percentage, but hey, it got Marcellio into a bad position, so I can't really complain too much. All the dash attack there getting shielded. Now Sloth hopefully has a little bit. No, can't quite convert at that percentage, unfortunately. I've been watching so much Best Ness recently that like watching so much Best Ness that like I just can't believe how good that guy is, you know. Although he keeps like, you know, I like that edge guard though. Nice, nice rising there. That's really good for covering the ledge.
Yeah, and I think even if he had been hit by that cape, I still think, you know, the hitbox on there is so ludicrously large that I think Mario still would have been hit.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, for sure.
And you can see, you know, Marcellio really struggling to get the stock. I like the fact he threw out those jabs, knowing that, you know, even from the drag down fair, it isn't quite a true conversion.
Oh, I like that dash attack to catch it. He's probably going to want to cape now. He capes way too early, but it doesn't matter. Sloth has his angle just wrong, so he just goes into the side of the stage rather than the ledge. So
yeah, the one real weakness with Ness is that recovery. It is very exploitable, and also on Wi-Fi, if there is even a touch of delay, it can really mess up your angle.
For sure,
sometimes.
Yeah. Like all it takes is a lag spike to hit at the wrong time, and suddenly you just go downwards instead, you know. But the raw forward smash from Sloth is going to take Marcellio's first stock there. Second stock there. So good stuff. Sloth with a full stock lead now. Hopefully he's going to want to extend this just a little bit. Two characters that just kind of like to scrap at you and combo each other.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, there we go. You're seeing these... Mario's wanting these stray hits. Oh, that was a really, really lovely timing on the spot dodge there. You know, waiting a little bit and then spot dodging. I think Marcellio was predicting that spot dodge and then ended up getting spot dodged, but just a little bit too late. So that was really excellent time.
Does happen that way sometimes. Ooh, I would like to see Marcellio using a bit more flood against Ness when he's off stage, especially as soon as he throws out the PK Thunder. If you flood in there, he has to, like, Ness has to adapt to where he's been pushed to and move around the PK Thunder to like adapt to that. You know what I mean? It can really mess up like where he's got to go off stage. But Sloth is making a big deal of using his air dodge to get back to ledge. And did you know that Ness's upwards air dodge actually goes further up than Doc's up B?
I did not know that, and that's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's sad, isn't it? Poor Doc.
Lovely up smash coming out there from Marcellio, just sort of watching the landing down, sort of quite standard stuff. Mario having invincibility on his head during that up smash.
Yeah, it's good anti-air just due to that invincibility, and the really wide arc it travels as well.
Yeah, and this could be...
This is the thing with Mario players, man. As soon as your opponent gets off stage, they're like overcome with... That's really unfortunate. But you got to remember, as I say, with Mario players, as soon as they get you close to the ledge, they're overcome with this almost primal desire to forward air you, you know?
Yes. And it was really, really good of Sloth to sort of not double jump immediately, sort of know roughly where Mario can go without going too far, and just manage to sort of finesse his way back onto stage. So, real solid stuff there from Sloth.
Sloth was looking pretty solid through that whole game. To be fair, Marcellio was starting to bring it back there, but he just went a bit too greedy off stage and went too deep. And I think he used his air dodge like without meaning to as well. So
which is always
came back to bite him right at the end.
So we will see. I don't expect a character switch from either of these players. I think they were both.
It was. Well, I mean, definitely not from Sloth because he was doing fine through the whole game. And Marcellio, I kind of feel like was bringing it close enough to where there's no real reason for him to change at this point. Yeah. So same characters, same colors, no color counter pick needed either, to be fair.
No, the color counter pick, one of the strongest things you can do in a
Definitely.
matchup.
See, sometimes it works. I've seen
Why
it work.
did you let Mario go to Yoshi's?
Well, I mean,
Why did you let him do this?
Well, I mean, you know,
no.
yeah, it's not great for Sloth, to be fair, but you know, this is a good stage for Ness as well, just because Ness can kill you really early with some of his setups. You know, you can't really DI back throw on this stage because it's gonna kill you super early regardless.
Yeah, and I suppose if this is more...
Oh no! Oh my god, he's dead!
What I was talking about!
Oh my gosh!
You can't let Mario go to this stage. It is notoriously good for him.
Oh my god, dude, he's not letting Sloth... Like, look, he's suffocating him, bro. He's just not letting him do anything. Yeah,
this is very much Marcellio with a ton of momentum here. You know, the pace only just slowing down, and even then, you know, Sloth is going to have one hell of a comeback to make.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Marcellio is less than 30% on his first stock, and Sloth he just can't do anything. Sloth is nearly 100 on his second stock. What? He has to come up with some sort of answer here, because Marcellio is looking really good all of a sudden. Uh-oh. Ooh, never mind. Ooh, I like the little bait-in dash, but then he didn't really get anything out of it, but I like the idea. I feel like he could have... maybe up smashed out of that. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta be careful. As soon as Ness starts snaking around that PK Thunder near him, it's like the fear sets in.
You've got to be so careful.
Because anytime Ness can just turn himself into a rocket and kill you at 20%, you know.
Yeah, and you can see Sloth has really managed to slow the pace down. It's become, you know, Marcello's not getting all of those strings that they were getting beforehand. They're just sort of, you know, managing to get those stray hits, making it look a lot more like the pace of the first game.
Oh, I like that air dodge from Sloth though, because Marcellio was definitely expecting. I think all of us were expecting some sort of Ooh, getting a bit laggy there. I don't know if that was my stream. I don't think it was.
Yeah, that was a really good air dodge from Sloth. Sloth's options were very limited there. Given that he'd been grabbed out of that double jump. So Marcellio sort of going quite deep for that option, and Sloth getting back, but a full stock lead for Marcellio. This is really tricky, particularly with, as we saw in those first couple of stocks, you know, those devastating conversions that Mario can get. You know, all it's going to take is one or two neutral interactions, and then, you know, we're going to be looking at a game 3. And look, here it comes already. You can see him trying to go for the double up air there, not quite managing to get it, but 40% stray hit is going to lead into a lot for Marcellio here.
Well, Sloth is looking pretty good at the moment. He's starting to bring it back a little bit. He's not been hit by any of the really stupid combo starters. Oh no! Oh, I like the air dodge back though.
Yeah, you can see Marcellio using these dash attacks sometimes. Dash attack on Mario having quite a lingering hitbox, meaning that it does catch the air dodges.
Yeah,
but,
that's true.
You know, it not quite being enough. Oh, that was
the raw F smash. Yeah, definitely wanting some sort of roll on or stand up or something, but not quite getting it.
Yeah,
if I was Marcellio in that situation, I'd have rolled straight into that forward smash.
And you can see the optimistic up smash not quite working out and eating a back air for his troubles.
And Sloth is making this look a lot better, considering how this game started. It's not looking as terrible for him. He's still got a bit of a hill to climb, but it's definitely not like it's not out of the realm of possibility anymore.
Yeah, looking like quite the opposite of the first game actually.
You
can see, you know, PK. Oh, a lovely get-up attack there. We haven't really been seeing the get-up attacks from either player so far. He baited that roll, but wasn't quite ready to punish it.
I was going to say, this is getting really tight. I feel like a minute ago there was... Oh my... Bro, that... Oh, chill. Chill, Sloth.
Yeah. Yeah, these F smashes from Sloth. It's installed...
Why did you run into it? He ran into it! Come on, man.
Maybe they were anticipating the timing. Maybe they thought they'd let go a little bit earlier than they did. But unfortunately, just eating a fireball to the face. And that is game 2.
What was that all about, man? That was crazy town.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the first game 3 we've had on stream.
I think it might actually be, yeah. You might be right.
Yeah, all of these have been 2 hours so far, so it's nice to see
a bit
of back and forth.
Bit of competition going on. bit more of a competitive set. I'm hoping that these two do a lag check, but they might not. It doesn't seem to be bothering them too much.
Yeah, there was a couple of moments where there was like quite a bit of lag. Thankfully, not at like super crucial moments.
Mm.
And again, if they're both happy with it, then they can carry on.
I mean, if they're not going to complain about it, but whoever wins the set, I'm definitely going to make them do a lag check, so it hopefully doesn't affect the rest of the top 8.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That is a good shout.
But luckily, I've got a couple of resources to help with that. But I mean, it was fine. To be fair, there was like a bit of a spike, and then it kind of cleaned itself up. So maybe it was just like a, just a, internet just shitting itself for a minute and then sorting itself out.
Yeah, we're going back to Stadium. I quite like this pick from Sloth.
I think this is fine for both characters because, like you can see Ness, like some of the top Ness is getting some really tricky movement, like to do with PK Magnet, double jump cancels, and PK Fire as well. You can get some tricky movement around the platforms, but I know Mario is obviously going to quite like this as well because he can just extend his up air conversions with them.
Yeah, absolutely. I imagine that Marcellio would have banned the more flat stages, maybe sort of FD and Kalos, and then this was sort of the next best thing for Sloth.
Well. Yeah, that's true.
But seeing it already, both of these players, it's looking more like that game 1 where it was, more of these raw hits, sort of these 30-40% strings, and then sort of going back to neutral. And you can see both.
Yeah, and going for the big hit moves.
Yeah, you can see Marcellio sort of installing this fear into Sloth. Sloth not really biting any of these baits that he's throwing out.
Well, Sloth needs to be careful with these full hops in though, because Marcellio has that like up smash loaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see that. You can see them both sort of dashing back and dashing forward. Both of these players would benefit from getting a grab right now.
Mm-hmm. Especially Ness, because Ness is definitely going to get... Oh my god, the latest possible hit. I think Marcellio was definitely going for the cape there, but he just messed it up a little bit. I think he actually got the... I think he actually might have got Ness, but because Ness was barely moving by that point, the reversal of momentum didn't actually mean anything.
Yeah, it's such a tricky situation to be in. I would have liked to have seen Marcellio go out there a little, particularly once he saw that the double jump was used up and knowing that he wouldn't have been far away, but that was a nice little string there.
Ooh, careful. Whoa. Wait, yeah, he definitely wanted Marcellio to mess up the sweet spot on that so he could forward smash him, but Marcellio, magnet hands in this game, a bit too generous for that to happen.
Yeah, we haven't seen the down smash or the up smash come out from Sloth in terms of edge guarding, which could be quite good, even if you get that trade, particularly at this kind of percent. If you get a trade, Mario is still dying. Ooh.
I like that, the drag down up there, though. That was clean. Good little conversion there, and now Mario in a bad position.
PK Thunder's going to kill, and so he's got to be really careful with the way he gets down, and he
just
air dodged it.
Yeah, I was going to say he went too far. Unfortunate.
Yeah, fast fell too far, and that is a whole stock lead now for Sloth. We're going to have to see one of those crazy conversions from Game 2 if Marcellio is going to keep themselves in this, and we might see it.
No. I don't know what the forward air was for there. I think he started panicking.
You can see, look at this movement, just trying to scare Sloth. Sloth doing a really good job so far, not really biting any of these baits. Oh, and you can see, I like the up B attempt, but he's taken so much damage for it. Took about 50%, and he's still in disadvantage. This is a really tricky bit. Up smash, not quite killing, but 101%. Oh!
Yeah, and now it's looking really good for Sloth. Sloth a really heavy lead, like a full... Oh my god! Dude, Marcellio should have just released it, man. He just got two. He really just wanted the kill so badly. Yeah,
I don't think he was quite expecting Sloth to just sort of challenge it directly like that.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna do it.
Deceptive.
I'm so not used to seeing that move kill. It always looks funny when it does.
Yeah, I don't know why it kills, but